Now little bit of tips I will give you about some materials in this, right? Again, middle mouse button, let me select all the curves whichever we did currently here and put them in the base curve layer. It will automatically hide. This was hidden. Reference images are only hidden. This what we created, I will select this surface, and join all of it, right? And make this as another layer, which is screw head. So I'll create another layer, screw head 1, and put it in that. Good, right? Now I will give you some tips about rendering. Let's say I want to make this handle little glossy of different color, give it some metal finish to this screw head. So let me just briefly touch some rendering settings in Rhino, the default Rhino rendering settings. Okay, if I go to the rendering from here, rendered view, you can right click here also, or you can click the arrow also. Both way it will bring you the list like this. So right click, you can go to rendered, right? It will give you some default color rendering. Because why? Because the material, if you see in the layer palette, the material which we have given is nothing. It's by default white material, right? Which is Rhino default. So what I will do is I will let's say I want to give this something a greenish or a reddish effect or a green glossy. Earlier you saw the red glossy. Let me try a green glossy now. So this is my screw handle. I will go to the material. Okay. And by default it is showing me the default material. What you can do is you can add a custom material and name that material as green glossy. Okay. Now there are some custom settings. First of all, I want to change the color of this, which is white. I will make it a little, let's say, greenish, something like this or like this. This is okay. And then I want to give it a glossy finish, so I will try to maximize it or near it to 90, 85, 90 almost. More than 90 also will work. I don't want any reflectivity. If you want to add certain reflectivity, you can do that. Or if you want to add certain transparency also is fine, because some translucent material also will do in the screw handle. So I will just keep it 10%. Little bit of reflectivity, right? 7 to 8%, let's say. That's about it. And you click OK. You will see the material taking shape. So if you have added transparency, now you can see the screw head also inside. But if you don't want to see, you can go back to that material, go to the custom setting, and let's decrease the transparency. Now you can see here. You can increase the reflectivity, and you can see the change in the material live here. This is the good part. If you want to decrease the glossiness a little bit, you can do that. Right. Next, let's come to the metal head, screw head. So this is my screw head. I will go to that layer. I will go to the material. There is already a default metal material. I will just use it just for you to see the demonstration. You can govern how you can see a small preview here at the top, from where you can govern what kind of metal surface you want. Let's say I keep it as it is default and I click OK. You will see it is totally like a mirror. So somehow if you don't want it, you can just go back, and you can decrease the polish finish, let's say a little towards rough, something like this. You can see how it is changing here, just to give you a feel of metal. You can import metal materials and put it inside. That I will cover in some later videos. Click OK to that. If you want to detail this out with some lights and all, that also we can do. Currently I will just show you how sunlight settings is working on this. Let's say I off this sunlight. You can see only skylights. How does it affect? If I on the sunlight and increase the intensity to 1, you can see it changes, right? So let's say I keep it to 0.75 somehow. Whichever you need to play with this a lot. If you remove the skylight, it totally changes. So you need to be on a balanced settings, right? In the sun settings, we will cover in detail in some of the videos. Just I will show you the options. You can see sun option. some positions where you have north angle and all, you can set that also. That is actually for some building models. Currently you just need to be in the studio environment, so this is okay. So this is about it. I hope you will take the images, reference images from the video, and start practicing by yourself. um, and these small objects makes you understand bigger problems, when you go with a complex modeling or a detailed modeling. So I'm breaking it down for you guys so that you can stepwise, slowly indulge all these things, and later on you can create some big complex buildings or big complex detailed models for product design models, anything out of it. So keep practicing, guys. I will see you again with another very good example. We'll practice together. Bye bye. Thank you.